Good day, hello everyone. We have to discuss about the lathe machine. Before we start the lathe machine, we should be know the manufacturing process. It is a process which involves the conversion of raw materials into the desired product. Manufacturing process has a four types of classify: metal casting, metal forming, metal removing, and metal joining. Our lathe machine, drilling, shaper are those all process. It really comes in a metal removing process. The function of lathe machine is that according to the diagram, the main function of a lathe machine is to remove the metal from piece of work to give the required shape and size. This is accomplished by holding the work securely and rigidly on the machine and then turning it against the cutting tool, which will remove the metal from work in the form of chips. To cut the material properly, the tool should be harder than the material of the workpiece, should be rigidly held on the machine, and should be fed or progressively in defined way relative to the in lathe machine. The tool employed generally to produce a circular object. It will be perform some certain operation, likewise facing, parting of, grooving, drilling, reaming, boring, polishing, etc. But mostly it will be completed mostly turning operation. According to this diagram, you can see the line diagram of a lathe machine. You can see on the power part the major part of the lathe machine: bed, headstock, tailstock, carriage assembly, and main drive. Let's first start a major component. Major component will started from the bed. First one is a bed is a major component. According you can see in a diagram. The lathe bed forms the base of the machine. The headstock and the tailstock are located at either end of the bed, and carriage rest over the lathe bed and slide on it. The lathe bed being the main guiding member of the tool for accurate machining work must satisfy some condition. It should sufficient rigid to prevent a deflection and under a tremendous cutting pressure transmits to the tool post and carries to the lathe bed. Then second one is a headstock. The headstock is secure permanent on inner wheel at the left hand end of the lathe bed, and it provides mechanical means of rotating the work at multiple speeds. It comprises essentially a hollow spindle and mechanism for driving and altering the spindle speed. All the parts are housed within a headstock casting. Then in headstock we require by different speed it will be required. So, so the speed depends on a number of factors such as likewise which type of the material to be cut. Hard and rough materials like cast iron will require a slower speed than a soft materials like brass and aluminium. Then type of cutting tool material required. The spindle may be increased while using a hard material like tungsten carbide. Type of finish decided. Then type of cutting fluid required. The rigidity and condition of the machine also. The diameter of work. The turning a work of large diameter requires slower spindle speed. Then type of operation. Which type of operation that you want to do, like turning, boring, or drilling require higher spindle speed than thread cutting, tapping, or reaming operation. Then we have to discuss about the tailstock or loose headstock. The tailstock is located on the inner face at the right hand end of the bed. This has two main uses. First one is support the other end of the work when it is being machined between the center. Second one, it hold a tool for performing operations such as drilling, reaming, and tapping. Then we have to discuss carriage assembly. The carriage of a lathe has several parts that has to support, move, and control the cutting tool. It consists of the following parts: saddle, cross slide, compound sled or compound rest, tool post, and apron. Okay, we have see the carriage assembly. In the carriage assembly, there will be four types. Let me discuss one by one. First one is a saddle. It is a H-shaped casting that slides over the outer set of guideway. It serves as a base for cross slide. Then second one is a cross slide. It is mounted on the saddle, enables lateral movement of cutting tool laterally by means of cross slide hand wheel. Then compound rest, mounted on top of cross slide and support the tool post. It can be swiveled at an angle to perform a taper turning operation. Then it becomes a tool post. It is used to hold the tool. Last one is a apron. It is the part which is fitted saddle facing operator. It houses lever, hand wheel mechanism for manual and automatic movement of carriage assembly. Okay, let me go for main drive. It is an electric motor which drives the spindle through transmission system. Then we have to go for lead screw. It is a rod which runs longitudinally in front of lathe bed. The rotation of lead screw moves the carriage to and fro longitudinally during a thread cutting operation. Now we have to discuss about the lathe operation, which type of the operation that we can perform on a lathe machine, like turning, taper turning, facing, thread cutting, knurling, drilling, boring, grooving, parting of, spinning, and etc. Okay, we started first operation. Mostly on the lathe machine, it is a most important machine is a turning operation. It is an operation in which workpiece is reduced to the cylindrical section of required diameter. Operation is carried out with a single point cutting tool. Workpiece is supported between the two center permit rotation of workpiece. Tool is fed perpendicular to the axis of workpiece to a known depth and then move parallel to the axis of work. There are two types of turning. One is a rough cut, roughing turning, or second one is a finish cut or finish turning. Let me start a first rough turning. The rough turning is the process of removal of excess material from the workpiece in minimum time by applying a high rate of feed and depth of cut. Second one is a finish turning. The finish turning operation requires high cutting speed, small feed, very small depth of cut to generate a smooth surface. A finish turning operation tool having a sharp cutting edge is held securely on a tool post for this purpose. Okay, then facing. Facing is the operation of machining the end of piece of work to produce flat surface square with the axis. This is also used to cut the work to required length. The operation involves feeding the tool perpendicular to the axis of rotation of the workpiece. A properly ground facing tool is mounted in a tool holder in a tool post. A regular turning tool may also be used for facing a large workpiece. Knurling operation. This operation performed on a lathe to generate a serrated surface. This tool is used called a knurling tool. This tool consists of one upper roller and one lower roller which contain the impression. Tool is set in such a way that both the roller touch the workpiece. You can see the surfaces by generating of this tool. Taper turning. It is the operation of reducing the diameter of workpiece gradually along its length. It has a number of types like compound slide swelling method, second one is a tailstock offset, third one is a form tool, fourth one is a taper turning attachment, and fifth one is a combination of the feed motion. Then thread cutting. A thread is a helical shaped groove formed on a cylindrical surface of the workpiece. Thread cutting is an operation performed on lathe to produce a thread by using a tool whose shape will be same as that of the then drilling. Drilling it is an operation to produce a cylindrical hole in a workpiece. Tool use is called a drill bit. Tool is held on a tailstock and stationary. Work is held in a chuck. Tool is fed against the removing the work by rotating hand wheel.